Hello everybody. The purpose of this video is to make sure that we learn how to create updates or correct to any one of the policies that we have sold through the Molina Harris Health system. This is the form that we're going to be using to correct, update, or change any aspect of the policies that we use to enroll people with Harris Health and Molina. The form is the Harris Health Molina Referral Update form. Before we get into the specific aspects that we need to cover, let me make sure that we emphasize several bullet points that are absolutely necessary to make sure that we do this properly. The first one, you need to make sure that you verify any valid SCP if you are doing any updates to any one of the policies. The second one, you need to look at the new federal poverty level percentage that you're going to be having based on the changes that you're making to the policy. The third one, you need to make sure you enter all the information requested. Do not leave any blanks on information that we need, because that will create errors in the system. Make sure you use decimal numbers for currency quantities. And finally, you make sure you turn the form to the PIC office as soon as you are aware of any changes or any updates or any correction that you need to do in any one of the policies. So time is an important consideration in these changes. The first aspect that we need to communicate with this form is if this is going to be a policy change or update, or if this is going to be a policy correction. Initially, we're going to be doing a lot of policy corrections, and hopefully eventually we won't have any more corrections, but we will be doing mostly updates or changes to the individual policy. So make sure you mark the proper change that you are requesting. The second element that we need to take into consideration is you need to make sure you put the exact patient name as it was originally recorded with Molina's and Harris Health. Make sure you enter the Molina policy number as you get it from the portal. Write your name and the date of request, which is the date you are submitting the request to us. Then you're going to have the present status, which basically it means that you're going to enter here exactly the same information that you originally provided to Harris Health when we enroll this patient in the system. So you're going to literally copy the information that you had from your previous enrollment, and you are going to replicate that information in this box here. Then we're going to talk about the changes that you're going to be making to the policy via an update that you want to make or the correction that you want to make to the policy. This is the information as it's going to be into the future once we implement the changes that you are soliciting with this form. First thing that we want to emphasize is the fact that you need to make sure you calculate the new federal poverty level chart level for the new policy based on the information that you're going to be providing. As we did last year, the total premium you're going to get from healthcare.gov, the federal subsidy you're going to get from healthcare.gov, the Harris Health subsidy depends on the level above or below the 150% of the federal poverty level chart, and the patient responsibility is going to be the mathematical sum on the federal subsidy and the Harris Health subsidy and the total premium that needs to be paid. This is the formulas that we're going to be using are exactly the same as the formulas and the format that we used to do when we were initially enrolling these individuals. In terms of the name of household members enrolled, here you're going to include the names of all the individuals that are going to be covered in the policy as of the effective date of the changes. Make sure you assign a primary care provider to each one of the individuals that you are including as an enrolled member. Additionally, be explicit about the coverage effective date and make sure you communicate that to the client. Finally, we have added a space in the bottom where you're going to have additional comments. Be brief and very specific with any comments that you want to make. This is the place where you're going to give us a specific guidance with regards to what type of problem we have or what type of situation we have and what is it that we need to do. Also include there any information that you have found in your investigation with regards to this specific policy. Once you complete the form, you need to submit the form to us, and it is absolutely necessary that you confirm with us that we have received your request via either an email or a fax, or if you deliver it directly to the office, you get a signature on the document, on the copy of the document that you are turning in to us. Another important consideration is the fact that if you're going to be making any changes or updates to the policy, you need to verify if that individual or that family is eligible for a special election period. You can get that information or the guidance with regards to that information in the healthcare.gov website. When you are filling in this document, make sure you consult the Molina Broker portal and you get as much information as possible from the broker portal to help you complete the form. We're including here the address for the Molina Broker portal so that you can get all the information that you need to complete the form. I hope this short video helps you in completing the update form and correct any forms that are pending.